Hello and welcome to the Insecure Chef and happy holidays to you. We're getting really near Thanksgiving, so naturally I'm going to make something that's not Thanksgiving related at all. Today we're going to do one of my camera lady and lovely wife Regina's favorite. It's soy glazed chicken with broccoli, and we're going to do it as usual, mostly in the Ninja Foodie. So if you'll come around here and see the ingredient list here. I've already mixed up the ingredients to save time. Of course, the recipe, as always, will be on the website. But you can see I have my array of goodies here, and I've already mixed up the sauce that we'll be using. So again, that's all written down, so we can move along a little bit quicker than usual. So we'll be right back as we get ready to cook the chicken. All right, so we're going to get to the chicken step now. As I said, if you take a look here, I have the raw, washed, and pat-dried chicken thighs. The quantity and etc. as always is on the recipe. I'm going to salt them a little bit with just a little bit of sea salt, and you can do both sides if you want. In this case, since we try to keep our salt content to a minimum, maybe just this big one here. It doesn't take much. Okay, so now we're going to get this over to the foodie. Now in the foodie, yes, I have a tablespoon of oil, getting ready for saute. I have it set on medium-high, and we're going to let this go down skin side first, if you will, even though there's no skin. All right, and whoops. And now the third piece. All right, you see in there. All right, and what I'm going to do is let it pick up a little browning. I'm just going to give them a little motion so they don't stick. There you go. And if you think it's getting a little bit too rambunctious, you can always go down to medium instead of medium high. But you do want to get there some color here, so and that's what we're going to do. All right. And like I said, I use a small quantity of oil. If you are nervous type and afraid it's going to stick, you can always use a little bit more. The idea of the foodie, of course, is to do so much of it with either very little or none if possible. So we're going to let that do that a little bit, and when it gets some color, we'll bring it back. Okay, you can see that the chicken has picked up some color. I've already flipped it over. And at this point, I will be adding the sauce, and then on top of the sauce, I'll be adding the broccoli. So here's the sauce that I already prepared. Take that out, and I'm just going to throw this in. Okay, and that's in there. I'm going to give that a little stir. Like that. I'm going to lower this down now to medium. And we're going to let that cook a little bit. And what I'm going to do now is throw my broccoli directly into my boiling water. And I'm going to just cook this for about 3 minutes, 4 minutes or so. Just to soften that up. Just going to set my timer. Okay. And then when that's done, we'll be right back. Okay, the broccoli is just about done. And as soon as the timer rings, we'll stop it. Okay, close off the gas. And now we're just going to strain this into my colander here at the bottom. And I'm going to be saving the water You'll see why, because I'm lazy. All right. So now the broccoli is there. I don't know what you're filming. But that takes care of the broccoli. And now I'm going to take that and throw it directly back into the foodie with the chicken. And then continue the sauteing step on medium. Let that continue. And then I'm going to take the hot boiling water, try not to kill myself, pour it back here in the pot, because we're going to use that water to boil the ramen noodles. So let's go see how the chicken's doing. We'll get this back up just a little bit, temperature. Like that. You see if you're looking there. So I don't know if the camera lady is getting a good look at it. But you see there's the broccoli. It's nice and green since we didn't overcook it. There was no reason to shock it because it's going to be going right back into a hot liquid. Very often, if you're going to use it as a side, you would shock it with ice so it doesn't continue to cook. So we're going to roll that around in there for a while. And the water for the noodles should be coming up to a boil shortly. And then once that's the case, we'll be right back. Okay, we're getting ready now. We'll put in the ramen noodles. You could do rice if you like, or no other starch if you don't. But I'm going to put the ramen noodles in, and this takes 3 minutes. So we'll dump that guy in there. Again, we'll set a kitchen timer for 3 minutes. Start. And let that cook, and we'll take a look and see how the chicken's doing. Oh yeah, that's moving along very nicely. I'm going to bring that down to medium. And you may wonder, well, how do I know to do these temperatures? Well, you can use your own judgment. You don't want to thicken the sauce up so much that you can't use it or you run out of it. So, at the same time, you do have to be able to cook the chicken through. So, it takes a little finesse like with any chicken dish. But I assure you, it's not very complicated. And the old trusty secondary way of verifying it for my own safety is I like to take a quick idea as to what the temperature of the chicken is. So let's see where we're at. Yeah, we're already at 160 in the big piece. That's 170 something. That's 180 something. So these chicken are healthy to eat. Okay. You know that the required temperature is, what's it there?
165 for
yeah.
chicken,
Yeah.
poultry.
Yeah. So, we're in the safe zone there. All right, we've got 2 minutes left on the noodles. Give them a little stir. These don't take long at all, as you know, for those who like ramen. Guess I'm going to put them in here, I guess. I'm going to have to drain them first. All right. See how we're doing here. Looks like it's moving along very nicely. The broccoli has softened up very beautifully. We've got about a minute left on the ramen, based on what I just heard the telltale beep from the stove. So, we gonna need some dinner dishes, and we'll be right back. Okay, so my lovely wife has plated up the dish very beautifully. I think you can see they look very nice. And it's a very simple dish, very tasty. When you look at the ingredients, you'll see why. So, once again, from the Insecure Chef and his lovely wife,
Have a wonderful night.
and also a wonderful holiday.
Happy Thanksgiving.
If it's not yet passed by the time you see this. And good luck with the remainder of the year. And hopefully 2021 will be a much better year for all of us.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye.